Hey, this is Kartra here, Manassas, Virginia, and I do want to show you how to make a website, how to make a funnel real fast in about 10 minutes. It's going to take me a little longer than 10 minutes because I have to explain everything that I'm doing, but this can be done in 10 minutes once you learn the system. But as a side note, we have a launch that's happening now. We just started yesterday, and it's going to go on for the next 2 weeks. Basically, they're giving away $150,000 in prizes. I just won $100 from one of the games that they were doing, because they're doing training for 2 weeks. This is an incredible time to get involved in this. But that's just on a side note. But I really want to show you how this system works. It's very, very interesting, and it's going to take a little bit of understanding, and that's what I'm here for. That's why I'm learning it, so that this way, if you join with me, I'll be able to show you how to do this. Now, first, we want to create a page. We want to create a funnel. So we go to funnel pages. We're going to go to new site. I already have some in there, and I want to create a funnel from scratch. So we want to get funnels, and you see they have different funnels here. But I want to try something. Let's go back a second. When you go to a new site, you can see they have all kinds of templates here that you could use. They're excellent templates, very professional, and you can pick different, they got yoga, they got different things. I'm not going to go into a whole review, just going to show you. They have like 100 different ones there. And then I'm just going to pick this one, which is one of the basic ones, because I just want to show you. This is going to be our 10 minutes. Our 10-minute build-up, and this is just going to be a basic thing. We just have the headline. You're going to have a video. I'm going to take off these things, and I'm just going to have testimonials. You see, and I'm not going to have frequently asked questions, but this is the setup that you have already. As you see, that it directs you right to the button. And I'm going to start with the headline. Well, I'm going to get rid of this because I really don't have a logo that I want to use. So let's get rid of the logo. Let's put a headline here. Now we can mess around with this. We could do all kinds of things. As you can see, we could change the size. We can make it bigger. So let's make it a little bigger. Really bold it there. It's centered. We could change the text color if we want, but we're going to leave it that way. We could do a lot of other things here, the spacing and all kinds of stuff. I'm not going to go through a whole thing, but basically we have the button, which before I do a button, I want to create what's called a pop-up, because I want this button to go to a pop-up so people can put their names and emails. So I'm going to create a pop-up here, and we're going to create a new pop-up. And it's going to be our 10-minute pop-up. And we're going to choose one of these. We're going to put this in here, because this is what we're going to work with. We're going to get rid of, just basically confirm, yes, what happened? I was typing. Okay, let me confirm. Yes, I want a free system. I'm going to get rid of this because we're going to create something that's going to take the place of that. I'm going to get rid of this. And we're going to put in here an element that's going to create our form here. All of this is already, we have all these instructions and everything, so it's very easy to follow these instructions. So don't think that you're going to be left by yourself. This is where we're going to put our embed code. And we're going to create that embed code. And we're going to go to another page so that we could create that embed code. And let's cancel this one and go into the sites here. And we're going to go to Groove Mail because we're going to create the sign up form. And here we create the forms. We're creating a form, and this one we're calling 10 minutes. You see the 10 minutes here, and we're going to get the code for this one because, well, let me show you what I did just to edit. Let's say we're editing 10 minutes. We filled this in. First, we created a form that had first name and email. This is going to be a submit button. And we could change this and we can add more. We can have phone number, address, whatever you want. We can do that with new fields. I'm not going to show you that. We have an opt-in form. And then on the opt-in form, we can have single opt-in or double opt-in. So when they do single, they can just go direct. If they do a double, they have to confirm the email. The success page is going to be the second page that I haven't created yet. I'm going to have to come back and put that in there. We could create a welcome page for them as soon as they sign in. We could do, we can add them to a list that we've already created. I already created a list called GrooveFunnels list, so I added to that. And we continue on. So let me go here because I was supposed to save and next, save and next. We're not going to send an email right now because we're not doing the extensive idea here. We just wanted to get this. This is the embed code that I was looking for. And I copy that embed code and I take it over to this here. This is where we wanted to put the embed code by going in here and adding it there. Save that, and you're going to see the form should come out here. There it goes. So the form comes out here that's going to tell you, it's going to ask for the first name and email. We're not going to go into a lot of stuff there. We're just going to reduce this. But that's the embed. We're going to save it and leave it there for now because that's what we're going to connect to this button. That's going to be the pop-up that's going to connect to this button. And now on this button, we could configure this. We can add text. We can have different types of text. We're gonna make it a little bold, little pops, little pop in there, letter spacing. The letter spacing could be wide, and the button itself goes here, whatever we put here. Yes, I want my free system. And we're going to link it to the pop-up that we created. The pop-up, our 10-minute pop-up we created, we're going to update that. So when they click on there, the pop-up is going to come up, and that's what's going to be placed. That's where that's where that's going to put them in on our email list. Now we can make the size of the text bigger, and the background could be different color. We could do background color. We want to change it. Like I said, I'm not going to go into extensive changes here just to show. And the text can be a different color as well. Instead of white, could be, what about green? I don't know. Okay. Maybe that doesn't go with the blue, but that's just to show you how that can be done. All this can be changed. This is just, again, just a quick intro. Now, let's say we want to mess with the video. We need to just change the YouTube video ID. Now, this has a video player as well, but I'm not going to get into that. This has a lot of features. The GrooveFunnels has so many features that it would take me hours and hours to get into it, and I don't want to really do that. I just want to show you that you can build a quick, nice, professional capture page with just a few clicks. So I already created a video of myself. I'm going to put that here and update it so you can see this is pretty quick. Watch how fast this populates. Boom. That's very fast, you know. So there we have it, and there we have that. We have the headline. You know, when we click on it, we'll click on that in a minute. Wait, because we're still in edit mode. So I'm not going to do this stuff here. I'm going to get rid of this because we could do headlines, and we can now give, you know, the bullet points of the benefits of this, but I'm not going to do all of that. All I want to really do is give you, I want to just do the testimonials. You see how it directs you to call to action, tells you right here. We already have a call to action here, so we don't really need that one there. So we're going to get rid of that one as well. But if you have more time and you have more, you know, more creativity, you can get into all of this stuff here very easily. We're going to throw in an image here. I have a couple of images that I already have to choose from, so I'm going to show you. Here's one. These are people who have contributed to, in our Facebook group, they've contributed their testimonials so that we can use them. So there's one. Let's go to the next one. Of course, these could be, each one can be a little different. You can mess around with them. You can change the sizes, so all kinds of things. But for expediency's sake, I'm just going to accept them as they are. So we have a few testimonials. Testimonials are great. People, you know, want to hear what other people are thinking, but I don't need the captions in the bottom. So I'm going to get rid of the captions. Get rid of the John Doe, because she's not John Doe. She has a name. It would be nice if we could capture a couple of these simultaneously and get rid of them, but maybe in the future they'll have that. This is still in development. This will be in constant development for years to come, because they just have so many ideas, and they really are going to make this the premier marketing system ever created. So you're going to have so much stuff here. Right now, there's so much that you can only deal with just a certain amount of things at a time. And right now, let's deal with just getting rid of this stuff and getting rid of the frequently asked questions. All right, so we got rid of that. Very nice. Now, there we go. So we have testimonials. We could probably move this upward. Yep, so maybe they'll connect, or maybe give it a little spacing there. Down here, we can have a logo, but we can also have, a little bit of space. This is all rights reserved. We don't need a logo here, so let's get rid of the logo. And let's put this down here. And we could do a little bit of layout here, so that we're going to put, instead of all rights reserved, we're going to put our privacy policy. Remember, you have to have these things in your pages. Privacy policy. Let's copy and paste this one. So now we have another one. We'll put that in the middle. And this time we're going to make this one terms of service. And we're going to copy it one more time. And this time we're going to put this guy. We have income disclaimer. Income disclaimer. We're going to move this guy over here. Open it up. And for each one of these, we can, let's see the spacing. If anytime you want to change anything, we can go back here. And there goes my income disclaimer. It ran away. So we're just gonna move it. Let's bring it closer together. Okay, now when you have those, we could go over here to the text itself, and as you can see here, we have a little icon so that we can now send this to wherever HTTP GrooveFunnels privacy policy, terms of service, and income disclaimer. So we can send those directly to those different pages. I'm not going to do that right now, for the terms of sake of some just a little bit of time. Okay, save some time. So, but we have them there. We have some testimonials. We have our video. We want to be able to make sure that it all goes. Let's make this, I wanted this bold instead of the bold must have jumped out. I also forgot to save stuff, so the text, I changed it to pop-ins, and I changed it to bold. Okay. The spacing, I like it a little wide, a little space in there. Let's save this. That is saved. So now we have our page. We create our own hosting names, our host names here. And call this easy. We're gonna host it on the site. We're gonna publish this. And just so that we can take a look at it, let's open it on another page, and there it goes. Okay, not bad for the time we put in. We click on it, there goes our sign up page. Name and email goes in here, and let's see what happens. I'm gonna put Edwin test and email. Let's go to iMobile and see what happens here. We submit it. All right. Now we need to create the second page, because when we submit it, I should have waited, because when we submit it, it should go to the other page. That's gonna be my second page. Instead of creating a whole nother page, I have the second page already set up. So let's go to my pages. So I'm going back to my pages because I did create this one here. And instead of doubling up and creating it again, let's go here and let's send this page to my sign up page. So it's going to go right into my sign up page. I'll show you how we do that in a minute. Okay, so when they click there, we're going to configure this. This time, instead of pop-up, we're going to go to the URL. And the URL is going to take us to our sign-up page. So let's try this again. We're going from, this is the page we created. There goes the page here. When I click on here, I'm going to put Edwin, the second test. Put a different email. We submit it. It takes me to the second page. I click over here. And it takes me, woohoo, okay, I got it. It takes me to my sign up page. This is my affiliate page for GrooveFunnels. So you can see there's a lot of great stuff going on here. We're even working with an app, you know, lifetime free, 22 apps. You get a free app, you get all kinds of crazy stuff here. So you really, if you haven't looked at this, we're working with also Slingly, and there's a chat thing that we're working with as well. I forgot the name of the chat. We have Chatmatic. This is going to be incredible to convert leads and stuff. That's part of the lifetime membership as well. This is just ridiculous value. you know, that you really have to take a closer look at. But anyway, that's a quick way. I just wanted to show you a quick way of building these marketing plans or marketing funnels. And there are all kinds of stuff you could do here. So this is Edwin Cabrera signing off here in Manassas, Virginia. I hope that was helpful. Get in touch with me if you want to really get something for this year. This is gonna work incredibly well to build your list and make money online.